what, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So, as I'm multitasking right now, but can you see now at least a little bit why it's important? Like, these videos, I'm showing you the worst one first because that is exactly where you're going. Exactly where you're going if you don't. And that wasn't even the last bit of it. So we're gonna continue with the rest of it today, and to be completely honest with you, the only reason people go there is it's literally it literally says it. Okay, it's a place without God at all. Do you know that's what the earth would be like if you had no good in it? I hope you know that, right? So and all this stuff you see nowadays, which I will also show you the pros and cons of that, because oh boy, no. And before anyone's like, well, you know, if you try to pull something out of the Bible to a person who actually knows the Bible, you're getting debunked. So please, for the love of everything, anything that's real, of course, not just fake, but definitely, like, just don't even do it. And another thing, I noticed some people are like, before we get into this rest of it, they're like, well, you know, this is exactly what it looks like to me. Like, I know people do this sarcastically, but this is exactly what it feels like when people say stupid stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, well, one of the things they say is like, well, frickin', you're just judging, you're being really judgmental, you're being disrespectful, and I'm over here like, do you know what the definition of disrespectful is? Me telling you Jesus loves you and spreading the gospel is what a Christian is supposed to do, or should want. If not supposed to, they should want to, because they know what it means for someone's afterlife, right? But are you serious? Do y'all not know what, like, disrespect actually is? Because, and the disrespect goes hand in hand with, oh, you're forcing religion. And I'm over here like, have you ever had something forced on you? Do you even know what force is at this point? Because when you force something on somebody, it, like, you constantly push them, or you're constantly doing something with or to them. That is what forcing yourself or forcing something on somebody means. I hope you're, like, literally, the knowledge of this world is frustrating. That's all. I'm frustrated, and then I get mad because how are you so dumb? I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I know not everybody's dumb, but you make me look at you like sometimes like that, and then the other times are like, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying everybody. It's not everybody. Most people actually know. And that's the sad part too, is most people know and they still just whatever. But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, right? And me saying something or spreading an opinion or whatever is not forcing anything on you. Now, do I agree that there are fake people out here that will be like, you know what, you need Jesus? Well, what is your post about? If you're posting about how men or women suck and someone says you need Jesus, yeah, you do. But did they tell you in the right way? No, they didn't. They were doing it to be mean. That's where people don't understand. There's a difference between people that do that and people that aren't supposed to do that, right? So what you're supposed to do is plant a seed, at least. If people don't want to listen to you at all, just plant a seed. And the seed is literally saying Jesus loves you. That's the tiniest seed that I know of, or mentioning Jesus once. That's it. Now, if you can do more, that's great. You can do more. Problem is most people don't want to do more, because either they know they're wrong, or they want to live in their sin. And that is a big problem, especially in today's world, because, today's timeline, not world, specifically, but yeah, it's getting way worse. People are getting offed, okay, everywhere. Not even war. It's like, war's bad enough, that thing shouldn't even exist. Somebody need to do something about that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Those of you who do want to learn, great, you're here. Happy you're learning. If you're new here and you just stumbled on here because of my hashtags for Fortnite, there is gameplay behind this, but I'm still teaching it because, it's optional. Like I said, everything's optional. Everyone has a choice, but I'm telling you, so I hope you choose the right option. Anyways, every bad thing in the world, right? I mean, when I said he's everything bad, I meant everything bad. Think about the things people are scared of. Think about darkness, like in general, not scared of the dark, but darkness in general. Think of nothing. Think of killers, thieves, cheaters, liars, tricksters, all kinds of stuff in the world. I know y'all know. There's no way. Because school and parents, or parent, or grandparents teach you growing up, and sometimes social media does it too. So that's what I'm saying. You can't look at me and tell me, oh, I don't know what, right from wrong is. You know what it is. And you also know that there's good and bad people in this world too. So that's what I'm saying. You literally can't. I will fall over if you have that conversation with me. I'm just saying. I'll look at you like you're crazy, because you actually are. But, no, and that's the even crazier thing is people are like, well, Christians are like a little, okay, buddy, I'm crazy because I see the world for how it is and not rainbows, literally. Like, rainbows metaphorically and physically, because there's rainbows now in the world, but metaphorically, I mainly mean metaphorically because, like, how are you not seeing this around you? And yeah, there is another thing. Some people just don't care. Like, they don't care at all. Those are considered the ones with the hardened heart entirely, and I do not know how you get that way. I don't know what your excuse is, but, and that's another thing. People like to use trauma as an excuse to treat people badly. Okay, well, if I mentioned, let's say, I don't support Trump. I don't like Trump. He is the worst. This is terrible. All these presidents we've recently had are terrible. I will support a good president if they're a good president. That's like the same thing. I will support a good person if they're a good person. If you're a bad person, either I'm going to try to educate you, and if you won't listen to me, then I hope you stay away from me. You know what I mean? You stay away. Because, no. So, and that's what I've seen posts, like, people are like, on TikTok especially, they're like, well, you can't be a Christian and support this and this. And you're right, you can't. If you're a Christian, you can't support LGBTQ. If you're a Christian, because you know what happened to people that were that way, and which we get into the Bible, you guys will all know that. You'll know exactly why we can't, and why it's not allowed, right? So, forget that, I'm trying to squeeze. But no, it's the abortion thing. Why are you, even if it wasn't a religious standpoint on abortion, why are you killing kids? Like, I understand I have went through trauma of a lot of types, including touch one. Okay, I'm not mentioning the actual thing, but y'all should know. If you don't know, it's S, and yeah. So, you're gonna tell me just because you were, you went through that you're gonna kill a kid? As far as I'm concerned, based on law and medical and emotional, if you look at the law counts it as a double homicide if you kill your kid. Because it is not something that's growing in you, which is how you have kids. If it's growing in you, That does not mean it's you. You are not in your own stomach. You're not growing. So therefore, it is not your body. Okay? It is your choice, yes. You can choose to do that. But I don't understand how you can from a emotional standpoint. As a woman, you are you are supposed to, and it is natural to have kids. Okay? That's how you populate the earth. Now, I understand if you don't want kids, because this world's terrible. But you can also raise those kids to be better than the people that are terrible. It's not hard. You're making it, people make everything a big deal. Like, I don't understand that. It's like, you're making it so much more complicated than it needs to be. I am, like I said, another emotional standpoint. How are you doing that? Like, you know it has a life. You know it can, the possibility it can become somebody, or, you know, it can help people. Like, you're just, and like, what is your point? What, because it's your body? It's not your body, though. It is in your body. Because you are the mother. Okay? You can't be killing your kids. That's wrong. Who does? I can't look at y'all. Oh, not specifically y'all, but when I say everyone and y'all, I mean specific people, because I'm staring at you. Like, I've seen a comment that was like, I'm not gonna even lie to you, a comment that was like, oh, I just had an abortion today, and the people under it were like, yay, and I'm over here like, are y'all good? You're being like happy for this woman because she killed a baby. Oh, and that's another thing somebody mentioned. Okay, well, think about it this way. Because you think it's okay to kill kids, apparently. A man went out and was getting people to sign for a petition to kill unborn puppies. Yeah. You want to know why? Because as soon as he went to the people that said they would kill a kid, but they wouldn't kill puppies, how does that make sense? A life is still a life. So if you wouldn't kill unborn puppies that were in the dog's womb, then you don't need to be killing your own. Like, literally. At all. There is no debate. There's no debate. There's historical, which would be the Bible, proof. You don't need to be doing that. There's a law that says no, because it's a double homicide, and there's an emotional standpoint. If you can't have the emotional standpoint, you should at least know better for these two. If you don't believe in the Bible, and sorry about that, if you don't believe in the Bible, then you should at least have the law standpoint, and no, like, it's science. Law and science go together. Everything goes together. You can't tell me, you just can't. You literally can't. I will stare at you like you're a brick wall. I can't look at you. No, I can't believe that. Oh, okay. That's enough conversation. We're not done. We got a whole thing to do. Okay? Y'all need help. And specifically Jesus' help. So yes, most of you do need Jesus. Okay? Because no. Okay, so this is the next bit. And I will see you guys in the next one when this ends. And I'm pretty sure if this one doesn't end, the next one will be about the stuff that's going in your ears. And in here, and in here. Which would be, guess what that is? Music. And I didn't know this myself, so... Well, I did know this, but I didn't know about certain things in music. But, you know, I'll teach you some of the stuff I learned. Okay?